A United States F-15 fighter jet has been shot down over Iran. One crew member has already been rescued, but the second airman is still missing. At the same time, President Trump has issued a 48-hour deadline to Iran. This is the situation on day 36 of the war.
Hello, I am your host. Welcome to this update. Today, we examine the missing U.S. airman in Iran and President Trump's fresh 48-hour deadline. We will go through the confirmed facts, the ongoing search operation, and what this development means for the wider conflict. No drama, no speculation, only clear information and logical analysis.
The war between the United States, Israel, and Iran has now entered its sixth week. The U.S. and Israel have carried out hundreds of strikes on Iranian targets. Iran has responded with missile and drone attacks across the region, including Israel and the Gulf countries. A major point of tension remains the Strait of Hormuz. The United States wants the strait fully open for oil traffic. President Trump has repeatedly given public deadlines to Iran, one set for April 6th, and just hours ago he announced a new 48-hour window. On Friday, an American F-15E Strike Eagle was shot down over western Iran in Khan province. This area lies roughly 100 kilometers inland from the northern tip of the Persian Gulf, near the Iraq border. U.S. combat search and rescue teams rescued one crew member within about 12 hours. The second airman remains missing. American forces are using HC-130J Hercules aircraft and HH-60 Jolly Green helicopters for the ongoing search. During the operation, a second U.S. aircraft, an A-10 Warthog, was hit by a shoulder-launched missile. Its pilot ejected safely over the Gulf and was rescued. Iranian state media has urged local citizens to help find the missing American airman. Reports say officials have offered a reward of around $60,000 to $70,000 for his capture. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps says they have not yet captured him. Iran claims the F-15 was downed by a new advanced air defense system. Israeli officials have paused strikes in the search area and are sharing intelligence with the United States. Strikes continue on both sides. U.S. and Israeli forces have targeted industrial and energy sites in Iran. One Israeli strike killed a worker outside a nuclear facility, though the plant itself was not damaged. No rise in radiation has been reported. Iran has fired missiles and drones toward Israel and Gulf states. The UAE intercepted 23 missiles and 56 drones in the last 24 hours, though some debris caused damage in Dubai. In southern Lebanon, one Israeli soldier was killed in clashes with Hezbollah.
This incident is significant for three main reasons. First, the downing of a modern F-15E shows that Iran still retains effective air defense capability, even after weeks of heavy strikes. Second, the missing airman has created an immediate and difficult situation on the ground. The search area is mountainous and includes armed tribal regions. The reward offered by Iran is likely to bring many locals into the search. For the U.S., the best chance of rescue was within the first 12 to 24 hours. After that, success becomes much harder as Iranian forces and militias increase their presence. Third, the timing is important. President Trump's 48-hour deadline adds strong pressure on Iran regarding the Strait of Hormuz. The missing airman gives Iran some propaganda value and possible leverage. At the same time, it gives the U.S. and Israel reason to continue striking Iranian infrastructure while trying to avoid a prolonged hostage situation. Neither side is showing signs of backing down. Iran continues launching attacks despite losses. The US and Israel continue targeting energy and industrial sites. The conflict has not slowed.
The next few days will be critical. If the missing airman is rescued quickly, this tactical problem may end soon. But if Iran captures him, the situation could turn into a hostage crisis and complicate future talks. President Trump's 48-hour deadline increases the urgency. Iran may wait to see if the threat leads to new strikes or if it is mainly negotiation pressure. The United States has already increased its military presence in the region. Further strikes on power plants or energy infrastructure remain possible if no agreement is reached. Both sides still appear to have some indirect channels of communication. The fact that Israel paused strikes in the search area shows that limited coordination is still possible, even during active fighting. The bigger question is whether this military pressure will push one side toward a new deal before the conflict expands further.
The search for the missing U.S. airman in Iran, combined with President Trump's 48-hour deadline, shows how quickly a single event can affect the larger strategic picture in this war. Both sides still hold important cards. The coming hours and days will decide whether this situation ends quietly or becomes a major turning point. We will continue to follow the facts and bring you clear, neutral updates. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next briefing. Stay informed.